Hi everyone, it's actually 2:22 on the clock. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. Today is April 14th, 2021, and we're doing the energies for Libra going into the rest of April. So we have the Gilded Tarot here, the Rider-Waite Mini, and we're going to pull Oracle cards at the end. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more as we go. So it is a general reading. If something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. My information is below if you want something more personalized, as well as my website, twinflames3344.com. And thank you all for joining me and spending your time with me as well. If you do like the content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. That helps me go forward. And otherwise, let's get going. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know and learn for Libra today? Libra. Libra. One more. Libra. 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 Okay, first card out for you guys. The Tower. Something sudden. Some kind of sudden event, a sudden epiphany. This can be sex as well. This can be a Scorpio. Boom, something happens. The challenge is the King of Swords reversed, and that could be somebody exploding verbally for sure. And the foundation for you is the Sun. So we're in a great energy right here, fully charged, kids, sunshine, fun, maybe you're on vacation. And the recent past is the Ace of Cups reverse. So somebody might have been purging or crying or overwhelmed, or this could be getting dumped, in the dumps, getting dumped on, but it's an emotional dumping. And again, tears can be tears of joy as well. Just depends on what the situation is. Crowning here in your now moments, the Magician reverse, which is not energy that you want, right? Because he's already kind of nasty upright, but he's very talented. But do you trust him? And here's the reverse, is someone who could be dangerous, actually, right? Because he becomes insecure and manipulative, or doesn't hold the emotional tools they need to deal with something, or literally had their tools taken away from them. And what's coming up for you is the Emperor reversed, right? So he could be out of control, abusing his power, or he could be out of control, losing his power, as in he's getting older. He can't do what he used to be able to do, so he needs to step down. This also can just be an emperor having a bad day. This could be a political person. And also Aries. So we have Scorpio, Leo, and Aries. Aries is reversed. And then we have Gemini or Virgo up top there with the Magician reversed. You see yourself as the devil. So we got Capricorn there. And this was in Virgo's read that we just did a little while ago. Someone being on fire here, and you're saying that's you. Okay, maybe you have Capricorn in your chart. Maybe you have the devil in your energy, whether it's you or someone around you who's in your energy. What's around you or how others might see you is the Death card reversed. Now this can be, dead tired. This can be you went through a death recently. Maybe you had a near-death experience, or you went through the dark night of the soul. But this is like that never-ending story, right? The Death card takes forever to end. And this also can be Scorpio again. You have Scorpio here and here. The block for you is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is feeling stuck, perhaps disabled, stubborn, on strike, refusing to work, unable to work because you don't have a job, or feeling paralyzed, unable to function because of emotional reasons over here. So that's a block for you. Stubbornness, maybe that's a block for you. And then coming up here is the Three of Cups reverse. This can be social distancing, very simple. Obviously, everyone's dealing with that. This can be bad influences, gossips, right? Alcohol issues, partying too much. This can be a third-party situation or just third-party interference with friends, right? There's always a third party involved. And it's just no joy, because Three of Cups upright is joy. The connection to what's left hanging in limbo for you is injustice, all right? A lack of truth and balance. With the Justice card reversed, which also can be a Libra reversed. And whenever I say a sign reversed, it can either be the negative side of that person, that sign, or it's not their sun sign and they have a significant amount of that sign in their chart. So what's hanging in limbo here is the Two of Wands reversed, which is someone usually feeling like they don't have any options, or they're out of options, or they've chosen their path, but they can't implement it right now. And then you're going to get a few more cards, but you won't see them till the end of the read, and I'm going to clarify with the mini deck until then. So I just want to wrap up the read at the end with this. Oh, very interesting. They all very interesting. There is a long story here, a never-ending story. Pretty funny, actually. All right, the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant reverse. So there may be a divorce, a break from a contract, a job, a religion, an institution. But again, this is also thinking outside the box and being alternative or more spiritually oriented as opposed to committed to the social norms, okay? So let's see what the underlying energy is here for you. Show you the cards that are coming up down there. And then we're going to go forward from there. So we have the Taurus energy there. And then we have the King of Wands upright. A lot of people here in the underlying energies here. I'm going to put, these are the top cards in the underlying energy, but I want to show you what's below there because there's a whole bunch of people. So before we get to that, this is what we have. We start from the beautiful Six of Cups, children, loving each other, soulmates, loving each other, a loving past, a loving childhood, whatever it is for you. Then we have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, which can be these two children, and there's the King of Wands upright, perhaps going on a trip, or someone's pissed off because they're waiting for them and they're not ready yet. And then here's the powerlessness of it, or a dependent, someone's spending too much money, losing money, power, and independence can come up here as well. So there's this, it's like this, you know, father and kids. This could be a mother waiting in the car. This also could be passing kids back and forth, but being little angels on this side. And maybe they change when they get in mom's car, you know, could be like that. So that's the underlying energy prior to the Four of Pentacles, keeping your cards close to your chest, or perhaps holding on to your money, saving, being moderate because you don't have as much as you usually have perhaps, or you're a kid who doesn't have a lot of money, so you're trying to save. And then we have the Seven of Wands reversed, standing up for yourself, wanting to relight a flame over here perhaps. And then the Ten of Pentacles is reversed here, which is some kind of loss, whether it's financial loss, a family member you lost, or dysfunction in the family. This could be misappropriations of money as well as spending or distributions of inheritance. But this also can be a breakup of a marriage where then, you know, it's distribution of assets. So that is what's going on there. So there's some kind of sudden event in the middle with the Tower or Scorpio. And so definitely some negative energies around there with the Magician reversed and the Emperor reversed. You know, that's not a great combination with the King of Swords reversed. They could be really nasty in a verbal fight. And these could be the bad energies. I mean, they could be partners that are kind of shady. And then here's the Three of Cups, the three of them. They may actually be partners who are now having a falling out. You're coming up as the devil, the instigator. Maybe you're instigating this on purpose. Maybe you're trying to get out of something by instigating a fight with other people. Yeah, difficult people situation here. I don't necessarily get that it's work. It seems like it's more about family. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. So that can be work or family or something that's combined work and family. But it's not really like the love situation is, they're all reversed, right? Someone broke up. This could be a group that broke up, a love situation that broke up, or both. I mean, there's a lot of negativity here. And you seem to be at the core of it because you're the only one upright besides the sun or the Leo energy right there. And that could be kids. All right, so let's start clarifying here. Why is the Hierophant reversed for Libra in the underlying energy? Somebody's inspired, that could be a child, to end the nightmare, to end the suffering, to end the sleepless nights, and break the patterns, drop the facade, take the mask off, stop doing the daily, right? This could be tripping up too, like purposely tripping up to create a change in the pattern, right? To end the nightmare once and for all. So, and that could be somebody thinking outside the box, how to solve this situation. I can just see you, Libra, like inspired. Oh, like, because you have all these great thoughts. Oh, I know I can do this. Where, you know, because Libra wants everyone to be happy at the end, right? So you're trying to figure out a scenario to get what you want by like causing chaos, but then everyone being happy in the end. It's kind of like that energy. But you have to go through the fire in order to get to the other side. It's kind of that impish energy, but it may be, you may have Taurus in your chart because that's reversed, or it's a pissed off Taurus. But we have the Page of Wands upright, which is inspired. So I'm feeling like it's some kind of split from something and breaking a contract or a marriage, but this person's inspired because Taurus is in their chart, not necessarily a negative thing, or they're just thinking outside the box. So the recent past is the Ace of Cups reversed. Why? Why is the Ace of Cups reversed for Libra? Okay, Three of Wands reversed, which is looking back at the past, going back to the past, living in the past returning, and there's that negative magician energy, right? You know, this is someone who's not trustworthy, right? Because they're insecure and manipulative without the tools to deal with their certain situation. That can be Gemini or Virgo energy. And then coming out of that, offering love to the kids or Leo, or being love and exposing all in the sunshine, being happy and joyful. Offering love to the High Priestess. That could be a Pisces or Virgo as well, but this is can be Aquarius too. But this also can just be a High Priestess or someone who's secret and exposing it, or finding happiness between them, or telling the kids, offering love to the kids and the High Priestess, which can be an aide, a nurse, a religious person, a spiritual person. She can be lots of different people here, right? But she's the secret keeper. She uses her intuition. But there's this, you know, a negative past here, right? Someone looking back at the past, at insecurities and manipulation, a lack of tools, and then perhaps changing their ways, or are they? But this energy comes up as being really positive. Okay, so we have Virgo or Gemini or Libra energy, I guess, could be in there. But we have Leo and Pisces or Virgo, perhaps Aquarius. And then we have, I want to show you these because this is the story about that. So on the High Priestess side, there's been rejection, a falling out, right, of soulmates or lovers, or maybe they never were, or this could be a bad childhood and someone feeling vulnerable and shy, or spoiled and entitled. Anyway, the perspective can be different on both sides, and here's the, you know, the breaking down of a relationship or a negative past, right? You might have a bad childhood, it could be a sibling. So I'm going to put these back in. And that one to come right out. I didn't even focus yet, but this came out. So there's a lot of frustration here. So there was a lot, you know, someone feeling overwhelmed over here. Inspired to end the nightmare for good, to end the suffering, to end the sleepless nights, to end the crying, the headaches, by taking off the mask, by dropping the patterns, by dropping the act, no longer putting on an act to perform, to distract people from what's really going on behind, right? So maybe you're not making money and you're not telling your family that. And inspired to leave a situation that you don't like to be in anymore, right? But there's hidden stuff here that's coming out, and that's why there seems to be a lot of chaos here. But there is a Knight of Cups, and then there was a Page of Cups next reversed. So this Knight of Cups may be offering love to this Page of Cups who's a secret and exposing the secret. Or there could be a Leo and a Pisces that are between the two of you, trying to keep you guys apart. And that could be siblings as well. So the foundation here is the sun, and the sun's upright in the past there too. So there was some sunshine, kids, pets, happiness, fully energized, vacation. Okay. This is patient angel, being patient and balanced, taking one step at a time, a higher love and sharing. And then here is a Page of Pentacles, a student who's a really good student, who's inspired to learn, perhaps has an opportunity or an invitation to give. And this could be a Leo being very patient with a child or a student. right? Because we have Leo energy here. Or just having a good time, you know, being really loving with each other, being in that higher love. So we have Sagittarius, and this Page of Pentacles could have Taurus in their chart. You could be going shopping with a child as well. Or just having lots of choices, going through their college choices, going through their choices about life. What do you want for your life? And learning to pick out the one that's actually going to serve you, right? You might see lots of options that look good, but obviously these two aren't, but a child might not be able to discern that. So it's like, you know, teaching someone, being patient with a child. And maybe that's why they're such a good student, because there's somebody here who's been very patient with them. Who's a Sagittarius, perhaps, doesn't have to be. And also we have a Page of Wands over here and a Page of Pentacles over here. And then we have the Cups kids over here with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups that was reversed that came out, which could be that Pisces energy. So in the central energy, what is the Tower? Well, that looks positive. A happy ending. The Queen of Swords, announcing something or speaking her truth. That may be this sudden event. She's emotionally fulfilled, speaking her truth. I mean, that can just be like I'm speaking my truth right now, okay? And then we have starting over in love, talking about starting over in love, no longer bored. When you find something that's emotionally fulfilling to you, and then going on the journey. All right, so sudden happiness, starting over in love, leading the way, success and attention. Perhaps someone's moving toward a Cancer energy, or at night, leading the way, to the Knight of Wands reverse, who perhaps needs some help right now, and the Queen of Cups as well. And this could be also the Queen of Swords just talking about this situation, like I'm this person talking to you, and then talking to you about this scenario that's actually happening suddenly, where all of a sudden someone's on a journey or someone has good news to bring in. Bringing into the dogs, right? The dogs howling. And this could be also coming home with your dogs howling, your feet hurting at night, only to deal with the Knight of Wands reversed and the Queen of Cups dealing with it, right? This person not having to deal with it. Maybe before it was always up to them to deal with it, and maybe they're giving over some of that responsibility, so it's actually something good. But we have the Queen of Swords over here, and then we have the King of Swords as the challenge here for Libra. So why is the King of Swords reversed? Dumping a load, dumping burdens and responsibilities, can't take anymore. Someone might have hurt themselves, trying to do too much. So this may be the challenge. You were doing too much and you got hurt because you refused to give up some of the responsibility. And now you're finding giving up the responsibility actually might be a good thing. Okay? So maybe you're off your feet right now and you can't work, so somebody else has to take over that responsibility. So we have the Fool, who's free to leap with an open heart, feeling free, and then there's the Devil waving. Okay? This is also dumping a load, dropping responsibilities. Okay, so we have this one saying hasta la vista, baby, and this one freeing themselves from the Devil, which can be codependencies, addictions, or Capricorn. Maybe the Aries and Capricorn just don't get along and they're going their separate ways, but it's a happy ending. Okay? It could be as simple as that. The Devil coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up their act or space. Maybe this could be all the same person too. This could be the King of Swords, right? With addictions or codependencies, but cleaning up their act. But he's still upright over here. Somebody else freeing themselves. And this doesn't have to be a Devil or codependencies. It can just be a Capricorn person that is freeing themselves, or someone's freeing themselves from them, or dumping a load with this person is setting them free. The Devil, right? There's that horny Devil there. So that could be that as well. Setting them free to clean up their act, to spread the word, step up to the plate, play ball. Looking for a home run there. In a separation. So there may be like two people involved. There may be a third-party situation, which is why the Three of Cups is here. So why is the Magician reversed there in your crowning moment in your now moment? Why is that guy there? The Empress. So, you know, you never think of that evil magician as a feminine, but it could be an Empress here. With issues at work. With the Justice card reversed, which is Libra. So it could be Taurus and Libra having issues at work, or they're not getting along at work, or they have financial issues at work. Okay, so Taurus, Libra, and then this could be Gemini or Virgo, or it could just be any sign that's that magician energy of insecurity, manipulation, or lack of tools to deal with a situation or a downturn of the market, whatever it is, whether it's a loss at work financially or dealing with people, personality issues. It looks like personality issues, actually. But there could be where someone feels like the issues at work are being caused on purpose by the Magician reversed. And then we have the Emperor up with the Emperor reversed. So what's up with the Emperor reversed? He's frustrated, feeling imprisoned, trapped, or maybe he is in prison. Or maybe he's got a hostage. Maybe he's imprisoning someone else. And then there's the Libra energy reversed. And this can be a downturn. In the downturn, the slowdown, the twist of fate. In a twist of fate, and someone might have twisted their ankle and hurt themselves, or were doing too much and hurt their back. And there's the Ace of Cups reversed. So this Ace of Cups reversed has to do with the Emperor over here. And there's Libra energy here too. But this can be someone with Libra in their chart, not necessarily Libra. So somebody pushed to the emotional limit, frustrated, imprisoned, trapped, with anxiety issues perhaps, or frustrated because somebody else is feeling trapped and imprisoned. This Libra, person with Libra in their chart, may feel imprisoned by you or by this Emperor. And again, and then the one with Libra in their chart, or the prisoner or hostage, pushed to their emotional limits, or this Emperor may feel like they're dumping on them, or the Emperor's dumping on you. So it could be a couple different scenarios there, because we have, you know, we have you as the devil, we have the Emperor reversed, we have that evil magician reversed over there, and then we have the King of Swords reversed, who's actually the best out of all of these, because he's a minor arcana, number one. Number two, it looks like he's found that by giving up responsibility, he's actually going to help himself, because he's been doing all the work. So why is the devil the way you see yourself? I mean, you may be connected to some, you know, bad people in the public eye, like in the community, like a bad politician or a bad businessman, right? There may be some really dark energies around you. Maybe family that you have no control of. Maybe it's your in-laws. So why are you the devil? And that could just be you as a Capricorn energy. So Ace of Swords is reversed. This is a split, a divide, a lie. So again, it could be a split in a business or family. It could be a split in a relationship, or a lie, a big lie, or need for clarity, need to cut through the BS. And then here is feeling like there's no options, or running out of options, or feeling screwed, right? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I might as well be the devil. Here's the Emperor reverse. So this is coming up as this you are coming up as the Emperor reverse, devil. Or you're the devil dealing with the Emperor reversed. No options with dealing with this person here, which can be a father, a boss, an uncle, a grandfather. And the Emperor holding on. This could be also a father who's been ill for a long time, who's holding on. Or they're just Scroogey and not sharing any money, right? He's a control freak here. That could be you, or that could be someone separate from you. So what's around you is the Death card reversed. So again, there could have been a death recently. There can be a near-death experience. There can be a never-ending story, being just dead tired all the time. Or Scorpio, someone with Scorpio in their chart. The King of Wands. The star of the show. But also this could be an Aquarius person with fire in their chart. Moving or causing instability. Or moving in with a lover. And that also could be Gemini and Aquarius there. So he's looking away from this other energy though. So he's like the star, or maybe he's a dream come true, or maybe he's thinking about a dream come true. and moving. Maybe that's his dream, is moving to a new home, but it looks like someone wants to move in with a lover or someone of great affection. Let's see if anyone else comes up here. So this is the next 3 cards, and this is new information coming in, clarity, but also can knock you off balance, realizing you might have to deal with a defensive King of Cups reversed here on behalf of the family and the advisor, right? The financial advisor, the grandfather, whoever that is. And like I said, there could be inheritance stuff going on over here as well. And that could be splitting of assets in a marriage as well. So definitely could be like big family money being split up or marriage money being split up. And nobody's happy here except for the King of Wands here. And we have the Sun up right here. So it looks like that fire sign energy is good. And the Sag is not good here. But it is with the Temperance card. That's upright. Let's see. Why is the block the Knight of Pentacles? Which definitely can just be stubbornness. Can be a lack of work. Not wanting to work. Could be someone who's lazy or seen that way. Again, here's somebody with clarity and now they have to act on it. Maybe they don't want to, right? Maybe they've been lazy about it, but they've been pretending like they don't know, so they don't have to deal with it and can keep a peace of mind. Now the information came out, they can no longer do that. They have to act on it, and they don't want to because they're afraid that someone's going to perhaps punch them. The King of Cups reversed. King of Cups reversed can be just a manipulative person, but it can be somebody who's emotionally detached, just emotionally unavailable. It could be someone who's depressed. It could be someone who's an alcoholic. You know, he could be nasty. It's emotionally nastiness, you know? It's that immature energy. I hate that energy. It's like really passive aggressive too. It's like saying something just really nasty under your breath without actually saying something to someone's face, you know? Actually, my son does it all the time, right? He's Scorpio, you know, where we'll have a little disagreement, then he'll go back to his room and talk under his breath, but I can actually hear him in his room. That's what I'm thinking of right here. Sorry, Chu. So anyway, he knows we talk about that stuff all the time. The 3 of Cups reversed here is that unhappiness, the no joy, the drinkers, the partiers, the manipulators, the gossipers, right? People who like to be socially distanced because they're, what's the word I'm thinking of? Antisocial, right? So maybe the antisocial people have liked what's going on because they don't have to socialize with people. But it's coming up in a negative way because you can be on your own and not be antisocial. So why is this coming up there at the end there? The 3 of Cups. The worst is over. The bliss is setting in. Getting rid of 3 people. The Magician, the Emperor, and perhaps the King of Swords. Or this. So if you're the King of Swords, you could, you know, there's 3 other people or the group that are negative influences that aren't working, but the worst is over. The bliss is setting in. This also can be because you have a third party and there's bliss with the third party energy. Defenseless to the energies coming in a twin flame connection, you feel their sexual energy. So this could literally be feeling that as well. I mean, if you have a strong soulmate connection, like if it's one step off from a twin flame, you could probably feel that sexual energy as well. But this is someone defenseless to the energies, feeling ganged up on, perhaps has no excuse and needs one, or has no excuse and doesn't need one, right? Because the worst is over, the bliss is here, but just feeling defenseless to the energies here. And holding their tongue. With the Page of Swords, who's stepping up to the plate, speaking their truth, spreading the word. But they're being honest here. It might be immature honest because they're a page, but this one's either holding their tongue or lashing out, but this one's acting very mature. Maybe taking a swing, but in a positive way. That could be siblings too, arguing. So why is injustice right above there? King of Pentacles coming up as your energy. So you definitely may have Earth in your chart, or very successful, right? You take care of other people. There could be a little bit of snottiness there, elitism. And this is somebody either with great riches or holding back to play hardball or literally holding back to play sports. This can be also just withholding to prepare for a new life or withholding taxes, anything, holding back time, money, and effort. Let's see what's holding back time, money, and effort in a positive exchange with the Hierophant reverse. So again, this can be a divorce situation, right? This could be Libra with Earth in their chart, and here's somebody with Taurus in their chart, or Taurus perhaps. This can also just reference a divorce, a break in a contract, a break away from a religion, a certain person who's tainted, right? Came out in the news that someone did something really bad. But there's positive energy here, so I don't feel like that. This could be, Taurus and Pisces. This could be a Taurus and Pisces child who did something wrong, and now the King of Pentacles is coming back at them with a positive exchange. This also can just be someone with Taurus in their chart or with Pisces in their chart, or in the spiritual community, it could be the Divine Feminine in the 5D. And holding back time, money, and effort, but willing to exchange feelings. And this could be that energetic exchange between two lovers. So there's some kind of injustice regarding this, right? It's not fair. It's not balanced. It's not truthful. But it is positive. Positive for the King of Pentacles, but maybe not for the Hierophant reversed, or the World reversed, or the Divine Feminine reversed. Maybe the King of Pentacles feels great riches from this connection here, but it's in an evil way because they're not together. Or this can be a face-to-face exchange that's positive on the King of Pentacles side, but I don't know if they're receiving it in a positive way. It's a lot of back and forth communication or travel going back and forth. That's unfair. He's happy, they're not. They're saying it's not fair. It could be one person as well. And this is feeling like there's no options. Somebody's surrendering. And this came up in the last read I did. I think it was Virgo. Was it Virgo or Leo? Anyway, someone at the end of the read finally concedes perhaps to a divorce or separation, that kind of thing, or leaving a partnership. Someone surrenders the fight, the sore loser. They don't like losing, and that's why it took so long, because of pride. And then here's the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which can be an earth sign reversed. Coming up over here, and we have Taurus and Pisces over here, so it could be one or the other of those, because they're dealing with Libra here. And you're coming up as that King of Pentacles. And also we have the King of Pentacles over here. If that's you, this could be a spouse who's unhappy and surrendering to give you what you want. All right, someone who's rejected or spoiled or vulnerable in a falling out. So this could be a falling out between two adults, or a falling out with a child who feels rejected, or the mother with the children and the children feeling rejected as well. And then we have a long story still to go for Libra. The next card is, so again, there's siblings fighting over here, but the worst is over. And then after feeling like there's no options but to fall, this is doing something stupid, right? It's doing something foolish, or falling for something, falling for someone. This could be Aries reversed. This can be falling on your face, right? We talked about working too hard and then hurting yourself because you refuse to give responsibility to other people. And that seems like what happened to you. And falling on your face and hurting yourself, or falling from grace, doing something stupid and getting in trouble, or just lacking faith in general. And that's why you feel like there's no options. Then we have the Page of Cups reversed. Again, reversed. This is someone who's rejected. It could be a baby that just cries nonstop. It could be somebody being called a cry baby by their sibling all the time. This can be someone vulnerable and shy and rejected, or someone spoiled and entitled and a pain in the ass. Right? Falling for it every time. The kid who knows how to manipulate you. So it can be both sides of the coin. And actually both sides of the coin can be in the same kid. And that can be an adult acting like a child too. What's next is the World reverse. So definitely can be Pisces right here and Aries here. Or it could be a Pisces with Aries in their chart. which is funny because I have Libra in my chart, but my daughter's a Pisces and she hurt her foot and it's still swollen. So it's kind of like, you know, we're talking about today, like you can't just let it go. You can't keep, you know, running around on a big swollen foot. You have to get taken care of. Otherwise something bad could happen to your foot. So it could just be something as simple as that and dealing with kids. But this is also the world upside down. This can be, again, the divine feminine in the 5D world. This could be a Pisces upside down. It could be the world upside down, someone being on the other side of the world. This could be a child who misses their family on the other side of the world or just far from you, like my daughter's far from me. So I'm losing my voice there too. So someone's not speaking up, or maybe they want to talk more often. Six of Wands reversed, again, needing attention. Somebody wants attention. So maybe they get hurt to get attention, you know. And they may not even be conscious of it. It may be a subconscious thing. So this also can be, you know, feeling like a failure, falling from grace here, you know, falling off the wagon. This can be doing something under the table or getting paid under the table. And again, it can be like the attention whore energy or attention-seeking behavior, which is coming up as foolish up here, or literally needing attention. Maybe their parents not paying enough attention to them. And then we have the Knight of Swords reversed, holding their tongue or lashing out. Which is it? And then working into the wee hours at night, you know, working too much. We've been there, right? Michael Jackson and Ben. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, in a turn for the worse, or a slowdown of business, or in a twist of fate. Moving to peace or sneaking out at night. This may be someone going to work at night just to get out of the house, to be away from everything because it's too chaotic there. There's the wounded warrior who has surrendered up there, surrendered their options. But then perhaps someone's sneaking out at night, and because of this, now the wounded warrior's fighting again with new information now. And feeling like they had no options before, so they conceded. And here they found the sneaky stuff on someone. They got the dirt. So now they're fighting again. They're not going to concede now. They changed their mind because now they found something out, whichever one it was, right? Because now there's new information. They have clarity on the situation. So we're going to clarify this with the mini cards too. Very interesting story there, Libra. So why is the Fool reversed? Could be speaking too soon, right? You spoke too soon. The Fool doing something stupid or falling for a child, what they said. Maybe one parent got a child to say something to trick the other parent, and the child may be innocent, but maybe they fell for it. That could be too. But this is the Hermit shedding light on it, whether this is an advisor, financially, legally, or an old man or something like that, or Virgo energy, whatever it is. It could be a professional of any kind, shedding light on something you did that was foolish, or that somebody else did that was foolish, regarding separation, and not walking away. Very unhappy here, right? Sitting in uncomfortable energies, totally dissatisfied or arrogant, or showing your arrogance. Maybe showing your arrogance was the foolish part, right? Showing your hand. And then we have the Page of Cups, who maybe ran back to another parent. All right, we have Scorpio energy here. Dead tired, or taking forever, a situation taking forever to end, and someone very sad, feeling lost, regret, guilt, or shame, not able to let go of the past. The rejection, stuck in their head. And then the World reversed. So this is the family with their world turned upside down, because over here the Ten of Pentacles is now reversed. So it could have been a big loss of money or family in a split. And this is hanging out or being hung out to dry, Capricorn energies, and or Pisces. And then we have Cancer energies reversed as well. So this could be a lot of brokenness, feeling broke down, broke up, broke in, broke through, broken in, right? Broken in. And also this could be someone laid up because they hurt themselves because they were doing too much. And that could be a car accident as well. It could be a story about, well, I got hit by a car jogging in 2016. So it's kind of like somebody could be telling a story about something like that too, about a car accident. Somebody doing something under the radar. Queen of Wands, King of Swords, at work. There's something going on. I mean, they're both upright, so I don't think it's awful or evil. But they could be paying somebody under the table, so that might be an issue at this point. Or they're losing reputation. They need more attention. They need more business. They need a way to drum up more business. Holding back an announcement, or maybe spoke too soon. This is that card, right? Maybe they're choking on their words now, or needing to swallow their pride. Regarding the sovereign, but there could be two children here. Or this could be the same person then moving and offering help to a group, or to come together from a distance, or with people who aren't seeing eye to eye. And there's that tower. That's where it comes in suddenly, letting someone back into the fold, helping to recover. So these could be two people, siblings, or they could be one person who's then moving forward to come together in joy, either to repair a relationship or coming in from a distance suddenly blowing someone's mind, blowing their top, blowing their cover. Any kind of sudden event here. And this can be sex as well, but doesn't look like sex right here. But this is somebody coming, recovering from being in exile, institutionalized perhaps, or being in the hospital, a lot of visits back and forth, and recovering from this. And there's Scorpio here, and rising above or coming out, awakening about this. So I'm going to hold on to these because we have a few more cards. Let's see what the Knight of Wands here, and Knight of Swords rather, is implementing a plan to correct an imbalance. And because you're stuck in your head about it. Okay, that's here. And then why do we have someone sneaking out at night here? And that's then causing someone to start defending their ground again. It's like, where someone finally conceded in a divorce, and then all of a sudden the person who's finally getting their way speaks too soon, and then the other one catches wind of this and then changes their mind on purpose. Somebody's recovering back into the fold or from exile to come together. Or maybe someone spoke about coming together with somebody else right after they agreed to a divorce. And then that other person caught wind of what they said, and they got mad and rescinded their offer. So, but this is someone recovering, finding peace in coming together, finding peace in coming together about a disconnect. So it could be a breakup, but it also could be trying to come together with somebody. This is sudden epiphany, a sudden event, a sudden realization of not being able to sleep or rising above, or a sudden awakening and coming out about it and being strong, taming the inner beast with the Sovereign and the Knight of Pentacles coming forward to make an offer here. They could be siblings, or that could be, partners. But it looks like someone has to offer something to make up for something that happened. So there could be multiple people in the situation. It's a lot going on here. That was the theme there's definitely a lot going on. So let's see what the energy deck says for you, Libra. And I want to recap the major arcana that you have. So you have Taurus reversed. Scorpio upright is that tower in the middle of your read. But it doesn't look negative over here. It looks like, it was a blessing in disguise where the King of Swords might have gotten hurt to get him to slow down, because he's always the one doing too much. But it also could be an epiphany from the Queen of Swords speaking their truth over there about starting over in love and moving forward to lead the way on a journey. Perhaps at night to come together with those who are similar to you, to howl to the moon together. But worried about falling short of the Queen of Cups, perhaps. And also could be someone coming to get a read from someone. So we also have the Gemini and Virgo reversed. We have the Aries reversed here, Capricorn upright, Scorpio reversed and upright. And then we have, what's over here? Then we have Libra reversed, and you're coming up as the devil over here. Aries reversed, Pisces reversed, and then Libra reversed again. Both of your major cards are reversed. Whew, I'm sweating now too, a lot. So the man holding a heart, there's some sadness here. You know, loss, regret, guilt, or shame, not letting go of the past, and it has to do with the masculine energy here. And then we have the 27 of somebody walking away, and that's that Ace of Wands. Okay, so masculine who's sad, feminine who's walking away, and he could be sad about this person walking away, or he could be sad about a breakup in general, but she's walking away and maybe he's thinking about somebody else that he's sad about. So it could be two different scenarios there. And then we have a man holding a coin. And this could be a woman with two men. So she's leaving him for him. And that's the coming together. Oh, and that could be like someone finds this out. This could be the masculine finding this out, that the wife they broke up with went out and has another man, actually. And then they find out about it and change their decision about something. But there is victory here. But this card was reversed in this read. So I think this was rescinded here. Very interesting. Looks like there's a man holding his heart and a man holding a coin. The man holding his heart, let's see if I can find these cards here. I don't know if I can. But the King of Cups would be the man with the heart, and he's reversed. So he's sad or feeling unavailable. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which was upright in this read. That's the man with the coin, but it's coming up as the Three of Cups, which is also upright. So he's in very positive energy. So he's getting his way. So it's victory for the King of Pentacles, I suppose, initially, and not for the King of Cups. But that might have been rescinded at the end, like assuming victory too soon, spoke too soon, and then the storm warning came in. And then the 10 of, this is actually the 4, which is the Emperor, which is reversed. So this is coming up like this. So there's some kind of unhappiness with the family or some kind of break in the family, which seems very obvious in this read. And the indecision behind it, because that's coming up next. Okay, and then we have the Healer, which is the 51, which is the King of Swords, which is right here. And he's reversed, right? So the indecision, and then making a decision because he got hurt. So that turns over too, right? So then he had to heal himself. But that's the kind of energy coming up here. The bottom of the deck is the broken heart. It's like the man with a broken heart. The 9 of the Hermit. This was reversed from the last reading, but either which way you want to read it. The Page of Wands is hostilities, but he's upright in this read. So that's the more positive energy. So maybe letting go of the hostilities, right? Letting go of these hostilities. And then dealing with the broken heart that has expanded and healed. The 9 is the Hermit. And the Hermit was coming up upright. So let's see what Romance Angels has to say. So he's coming up here, but it looks like his heart's healing now. He's been through the worst of it, right? The worst is over here. But the King of Pentacles may have stepped on him. And the woman in the middle here, this could just actually represent, you know, one or the other leaving the other. This doesn't have to be a third person. This can be one or the other leaving the situation. But still, there could have been a victory that then was then rescinded. So let's see what Romance Angels has to say for you, Libra. Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. All right, so chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it seems like you're moving towards something new. And to make the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And the bottom of the deck is wedding. The situation involves marriage. So it looks like you might be leaving a marriage or getting into a marriage. You deserve love. You are lovable. And Sagittarius energy is here. So there you go. It's very romantically oriented, but there's a big mess around it regarding family probably, and perhaps a partnership at work. Yeah, kind of crazy. Okay, I hope it was helpful to you, Libra. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. And as always, rise and be loved. Be good to yourselves. Bye.